Good afternoon, everybody. Brian Martin with you on the wide, wide world of tabletop sports. We're going to be revisiting an old friend with a new look today. It's Affinity by Canva. That's its new name. It used to be known as Affinity Publisher. There was Affinity Photo. There's Affinity something else. But for the most part, it was three programs that made up the Affinity suite of products. And I've promoted Affinity Publisher since I first bought the first edition, bought the second edition, and now there's a third edition called Affinity by Canva. And the difference between those previous versions is it retains all of the features and includes some new ones that I have yet to discover because I don't use it the way professionals do. But for the most part, the nice thing about this is this program is now 100% totally free. I'm not lying to you. I'm not a paid spokesperson for Canva. You go to Canva or you type in and search Affinity by Canva. All you have to do is sign up for a free Canva account. It doesn't cost you anything to belong to Canva. From there, you'll be able to access the program, download it onto your PC free of charge. And if you've ever wanted to use this design software but didn't want to pay for it or felt that it was a little more expensive or out of your price range, there is now no reason why you can't do this, because if you do, I will be doing some of these videos that were on the channel from version 2.0, and I'm going to redo them for this version so you can see it the way this version works and how it works. But I'm going to show you right now. I'm pulling in now a file from previously, a file I did before. I created this previously. I will blow up, and remember those of you who've seen the videos, to enhance or zoom in, you hit Control equal, and then you just simply scroll to the left and to the top. And this is basically where your card's going to be. There's a layer button over here. And you'll note that I have the card inside the data merge layout. If I move it above the data merge layout, now I can work on just the card and expand that out. And here are all the elements of the card that are tied together. So for example, I want player position. I click on that and it's going to highlight this little box right here as the player position on it. And then if I use my fields function, which I believe I will be able to, I got to find it here. Window, layout, references, fields. I add my fields table here. And then I can go in and show you that if I click off here on this data merger, we'll do some videos to show you how all this works. You'll see that these are the fields here. This is the team. This is batting throwing. This is where the player's name is, his position, his age, the different ratings that he has for being a batter or pitcher, the different intangible ratings, the team nickname, and down here you can set a season set nickname or not. And there's a place here for a team or league logo. And this is the batter pitcher card, that icon that tells you it's a batter or a pitcher card. So all of these things are design elements. Now we're going to preview with record, and you'll see that the very first card in the set is Chris Duncan, a 28-year-old catcher who plays for the Downtown Pioneers. He's a batter. He has these ratings, and if we skip all the way to the end, we get Dalton Green, who's a relief pitcher. It's got the wrong icon, but we can show you how to fix all that later. Playing for the West Side Haymakers, and all of his ratings, etc., etc. So in this program now, completely free of charge, we're going to be redoing some of these design element pieces to show you how to build your own cards using the different shapes, the tools, the functions, the features of Affinity Publisher, which is now known as Affinity Layout, and you will then be able to make your own cards. And the best part about this is you can make the cards you've always wanted. I make cards that fit. Well, I'll zoom this out here. I make cards that fit some perforated paper that I have that are 6 by 3 in terms of cards. If you don't like the size of these cards, you want the cards to be bigger, you can make your cards as big or as small as you like. So if you would like to have 9 to a page, and they're going to be huge with big type and big icons and bold things that you can read and see, you can do that in this. You can create any cards you want. You can create cards that are landscaped. And by landscaped, I mean take this page and tilt it 45, 90 degrees to the top and lay the cards out sideways in terms of being able to turn the card sideways. I've got a file here. Oh, no, I don't have it. But you can do those things in this. Create anything you want. And we're going to go through some basics of card creation. We're going to go through how you create a data field to do data merges so that you put all of your information for your cards on an Excel spreadsheet, and then it will link together and pull all the data into the base card that you've built. We'll show you how to use color palettes in terms of swatches of color that you save as pictures to use as background colors so that you can color your cards automatically when the team changes. There's lots of stuff here. And so my advice to you is, if you have never seen the program, or you've heard about it, don't know much about it, get yourself over to the Canva website and download Affinity for Canva by Canva, and you will have this program free of charge to be able to follow along or play around any old time you like. So again, free of charge. And we'll have some new videos coming up soon where we build cards, maybe layer by layer and bit by bit, and get into some advanced features of what you can be doing to create your own custom cards that look and feel the way you've always wanted them to, right on your own desktop. All you have to do is put in the effort and time to learn the program and do some of the things that need to be done to make this all work, downloading images, creating color swatches, etc., and you will be ready to rock and roll. And once again, this is Brian Martin on the wide world of tabletop gaming. Life is nice when you're rolling dice. That's what Jeff Ring, my friend, says, and I believe it. So until the next time we meet, this is Brian Martin saying, so long, everybody.